his t-shirt to put on. Good evening. Hey, what's up, Black Jesus? How you doing, man? Appreciate you checking in. Yeah, I figured I'd just get on for a little bit tonight, see what everybody's up to. Don't really have anything in particular I want to talk about, so if you have any questions, definitely throw them out there, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. I'm at work. Black Jesus says I'm at work night shift at 6 in the morning here, so I'm almost done for today. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I work nights as well. It's a tough gig for sure. Um, Trying to take care of business during the day when you work all night can be very difficult for sure. So yeah, I was thinking real hard, trying to come up with a topic to talk about tonight, but nothing really jumped out at me, inspired me to talk. So I figured I'd just get on, see what everybody's talking about, maybe answer a few questions if people have any questions. Probably be a shorter one tonight. What kind of work do you do, Black Jesus? No, I'm not a motorcycle guy. Junior jail. And do you have any specialties that you can discuss? I get that a lot. I don't know if it's JR or Junior. I'm gonna call you Junior unless you tell me otherwise. Yeah, I get that a lot. Well, it's never really my thing, though. Wages of Sin says, do you have any specialties that you can discuss? Uh, the the things that I know the most about are uh, um, incarceration, unfortunately, and addiction, sobriety. Junior says, how old were you when you got your first tat? Probably, like, I wasn't that young, probably early 20s. G's in the house. What's up, G? Party don't start till you check in, buddy. Man, you're really missing Mopar, aren't you, bud? Dr. Emmett, are you really a doctor? You say, what's wrong with me? Diabetes or cancer? What's my illness? I think any good doctor wouldn't try to diagnose somebody on a live on YouTube. So, yeah, not sure where you're going with that, but nah, I'm good. Geez, drunk as a skunk, a skink. I was thinking about how great the 80s in the U.S. saw a documentary with the decade Reagan disco, hip hop, all of that. And it's so sad that Romania had the worst 80s ever. Yeah, the 80s definitely were a better time for sure. For the U.S., I mean, 80s, 90s. I'm in Cali, wages of sin. Yeah, right? Yeah, not a very good doctor, apparently. So, yeah, Southern California's home, wages of sin. Yeah, I can only imagine what it's like living in a communist dictatorship like Jesus. I think a lot of people don't realize how good we have it here in the U.S. Even with inflation and all the stuff that's going on right now, uh, definitely the land of opportunity here. So, Dr. Emmett says, "How dare you? I'm a great dentist." I'm sure you are. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Black Jesus. Yeah, I think a lot of people push socialism here, but I don't think they realize what they're asking for in that. So, Dr. Emmett in the house. So, Ramona the ruler's in the house, the super moderator. So, let's keep it friendly. A little bit of clowning is cool, but if you get out of line, she'll give your ass the boot. Just be forewarned on that one. Uh, so yeah, that is that. They've been a bunch of tornadoes in the Midwest the last couple of days. My prayers go out to them folks out there. Uh, it's been pretty wild. I was close to a tornado once in Kansas, Salina, Kansas, when I was driving trucks, and I'll tell you, it is a crazy situation. Black Jesus says, tell us what you think about Boxer from Paradigm Medium, if you're familiar with his channel. Yeah, I am familiar with his channel. Actually, I've been subscribed to him for a while, and I actually enjoy his content. Yeah, his channel's good. He talks about a lot of the stuff I'm not willing to talk about, and that's because he was high ranking in one of the big four groups, and uh, I guess he feels he can speak on that stuff, but the stuff that he speaks about, I won't speak about. So, but yeah, good channel. I enjoy his content. Hello, Mother Food Reviews says they had a tornado in Wisconsin. Yeah, I know Nebraska got tore up yesterday. Like I said, prayers going out to them folks out there. That stuff was terrible. And it was like a bunch of them. Like it wasn't just one came through. They said there might have been an EF5, which is just crazy, Yeah, no doubt, Black Jesus. Like he was all up in the mix of one of those big four organizations. He was high ranking, and like uh he's definitely got the insight. So definitely got the expertise when it comes to the big four. So yeah, he shout out to his channel, Paradigm Media News. If you haven't seen it, check it out if you're into that high level gangster stuff. What's up, Cora? How you doing? Black Jesus says, what is Big Four? Big Four there are four prominent prison gangs in the state of California, and uh, basically that's why they're called the Big Four. Um, really powerful individuals, and uh, like I said, I don't really speak on those guys. Those guys are doing their own thing, and uh, yeah, I just do my best to avoid that. It's not really any of my business, and I'll just keep it that way. But yeah, basically, the Big Four run the California prisons. Dr. Emmett says Christopher Lloyd played me in those documentary movies. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. I don't know what you're referring to there, Dr. Emmett. But is it dementia or Alzheimer's, Dr. Emmett? Now I'm diagnosing you. Drop a comment, let me know. Appreciate you. And I'm not even a doctor. 1.21 gigawatt power time machine. Back to the future type of shit right there, huh, bud? That's cool. So where's everybody tapping in from tonight? As usual, I am in the bunker in SoCal. Figured I'd check in with you guys for a while. I'm gonna go hit the gym here in a little bit. Recent tornado videos from you guys on the news. They look like CG. Thing was so huge, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Black Jesus. They said the first EF5 in like 11 years was a part of that, and I mean, EF1 or like an EF2 or EF3 could destroy your house. EF5 could destroy your whole neighborhood pretty much. So, Hello Mother says, do you know if the state system in Wisconsin has Woods or the brand? I got a buddy that's going to probably have to do a couple of years. I know the federal system has them both. Uh, as far as that goes, I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin. Woods basically are white guys that aren't affiliated with. They're not like skinheads, or they're not part of the brand, as you said. But I'm sure there's I'm sure there's plenty of white guys there in Wisconsin. But yeah, I don't know. Cora says, is Dr. Emmett's picture that scientist from Back to the Future? Dr. Emmett said, LOL. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. If you're in the Midwest, I hope you're safe. That's a really scary situation going on out there right now. It don't seem like it's quite done yet. There's still, I'm seeing breaking news about tornado warnings and stuff still going on out there. So be safe if you're out there for sure. Smash that like button while you're in here, and subscribe to the channel. My channel is about, I tell war stories about where my addiction took me. And, street adventures, county jail adventures. What's up, Joe? How you doing tonight? Prison, being down and out and finally getting clean and turning my life around. So I have them broken into categories, so you can check that out. I have over 200 videos up right now, so yeah, be sure to check them out. I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy. Black Jesus says, in Romania, the prison gangs are usually small and based on family ties, mostly from the Roma people. They hurt each other and cut and fight. However, nowadays it's much better than in the 2000s. Yeah. they have all kinds of gigs like cell phone frauds from the prison and dealing H and weed inside. Yeah, it's similar here. There's definitely cell phones in the prison system now, and uh, definitely, I mean, the thing is, 75% of the California prison system is people that are addicted to drugs. So there's definitely plenty of that stuff floating around in there as well. It's very expensive, but you know, it is definitely available. And honestly, I think most of the violence in there is spurred by drug use and people not being able to pay their debts. And then when you can't pay your debt, somebody comes and stabs you, basically. So, you know, so SMTH, funny that your currency is ramen. They're all allowed cigarettes, which are therefore currency inside. Yeah, we don't have tobacco in our system anymore. They took that out actually right before I went in 2004. All right, that's a weird comment, Michael Caldwell. No, it's you can't buy it on the commissary anymore. There's underground rackets with that, though. I mean, you can definitely buy some tobacco in there. You just can't. You're not supposed to have it. It's a lot. It's contraband, just like most of the other stuff is in there. And it's been that way since late in 2004, as I understand it. It was gone by the time I got there. So, yeah, I agree, Dr. Emmett. Drugs are definitely bad. And if you're using, you should try to find a meeting or something if you're ready to make a change and do something to improve your life. You know, you got to be ready though. That's the main thing with that. If you know, if you're not ready to quit, you're not going to quit. That's the bottom line. So. Hey, G, you all right? I ain't seen a comment from you in a while. Are you sad that Mopar ain't here no more? Oh, you said you were pretty drunk too, though. Maybe you passed out. I don't know. That's a great question, Ramona. She says, "What are your plans for your amazing moderator's birthday on Friday?" Yep, that's all top secret stuff right there. You put it on the internet, you can't get rid of it. Which one do you like most, Platoon or Apocalypse Now? Uh, I like actually Full Metal Jacket was one of my favorite movies. Uh, what's up, Latoya? How are you tonight? We're just kind of all over the place with it. I didn't really have a topic. Talking about the tornadoes in the Midwest a little bit, and we're talking about our wonderful moderator Ramona's birthday on Friday. Joel says, "Happy birthday, Ramona. How old are you turning?" 23 backwards. Good answer. Really good answer. Yep. And Cora says, and your baby girl's birthday is also coming up. That's right, at the end of next month. So I got one at the beginning of the month and one at the end of the month. And those, I shelled on those national holidays, so everybody go ahead and stay home from work, and you can just hit the Cash App, and I'll get her something for her birthday. $ Broken Bobby 72. Black Jesus says, why is it called the Midwest as it's mostly in the South? Well, it's a tornado alley, basically. Like it's the center third of the country, I guess you would say, is the best way to describe it. But I know there were some really heavy storms going through like Joplin, Missouri, and places like that. So I just refer to it as the Midwest. But yeah, there's some stuff going on in the South as well. And like I said, my prayers are going out to them people, because that stuff is it's pretty wild what's going on. It's a crazy outbreak, and a lot of people have been in harm's way and are in harm's way. From what I hear, though, the ones from yesterday, there were no fatalities, so that's definitely a blessing for them people. But a lot of people lost everything. And it says, in your place there are no tornadoes. No, we don't typically get tornadoes in California. Occasionally there might be like an EF0, which is like next to nothing, but not particularly where I'm at. We are known for high winds and stuff. It's a windy location, but took the biggest dump today. Got a few records showing everybody today. Want to see them. You have all kind of weirdos in this chat. I know, Black Jesus. Some of the most random stuff ever gets dropped in here. That's the reason it's a smaller. My lives aren't huge. There's not hundreds of people in here, but that's why we have the super moderator Ramona, and shout out to her for the good work that she does. I appreciate you. My daughter, she does a good job of booting out the weirdos when they get a little too weird. So she helps. Oh boy. No art tonight? Dad, you have to have my back. Your place there. Who's your favorite? Who was my favorite president of all time? That's a great question. You are not the Murray. You are not the father, says Ramona. My favorite president of all time. That's a tough one. I really liked Reagan in the 80s, but I was kind of young then. He really made America powerful. And so, yeah, I liked him. And, what's up, Rusty? How you doing tonight? So, yeah, if you guys are just coming into the chat, make sure you smash that like button while you're in here. Also, subscribe to the channel and check out my playlist. I have tons of, I have over 200 videos of different war stories, addiction stuff on the streets, incarceration, county jails, prison, and how I eventually got clean. And ultimately, that's what the channel is about. It's about getting sober and staying that way. So you were he also jailed the most violent druggies. About the only, yeah, I I would agree, Dr. Ammett, about the nonviolent, about telling people, and there were some CIA scandals as well. Rusty says, "Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Rusty." Like Reagan, he was also projecting a very powerful image of the USA power, as you said, and he was also charismatic. Not too familiar with his economics, all of that. Yeah, yeah, I agree. You know, I like Trump as well, but it's in this election cycle. I don't know what's gonna happen with that because with all the cases that are being brought against him, like I don't know how that could possibly work. I'm really like I was really into politics before, and I've kind of shied away from all that stuff because it's to the point where does your vote even matter? I don't know. I mean, I'm in California, so California is a very liberal state, so my thoughts on that. Except the COVID response and hiring a lot of dumbasses. Yeah, I would agree with you on that as well. The thing with that is Dr. Fauci really he put a lot of trust in Dr. Fauci, and he shouldn't have. Really I really wonder if all those shutdowns were even necessary, to be honest with you. But yeah, Bush Jr. was cool. Black Jesus. Yeah, that dude he was funny. Yeah, make sure if you guys are new, you subscribe and check out my playlist. I think I'm gonna be working on another video later on tonight for tomorrow about the Southsiders in LA County and how they when they ride, how they are. Uh, yeah, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in LA County involving them, so I think that'll be an interesting story to put out. So be on the lookout for that as well. You're funny, Joel. What are you do if he ends up in prison in Cali? Who would he team up with, and how would he be seen? Uh, as far as a Romanian doing time in Cali, I think a lot of that's going to depend on who he was hanging with on the streets when he got caught up. There are what's known as others in the California prison system. They're typically like Native Americans and some Asians, and that might be a route to go. The other car. Basically, if you don't fit into the big four, uh, dynamics, I guess you would say, then a lot of times people roll with the others. And they're a smaller group, but they ain't nobody to be messed with either. So I think that's probably what would end up happening. Where would the Russians go? Because it's about the, yeah, I'd say probably the same thing there, Black Jesus. Probably end up with the others, or if they were functioning on the streets um, with a particular car, like say if they were doing business with the Southsiders or with the whites or whoever, then that's probably who they would end up rolling with in the prison system. So I kind of look like Tank Abbott from old school UFC days. I remember Tank Abbott. That dude was good. I told my rehab counselor meth was good for me in moderation, and he dropped me as a client. Wow. Can I see what pants you're wearing, Mr. Bobby. Not today, buddy. Just say no. That's going to be your best bet. Just say no. No problem, Black Jesus. I appreciate the questions. They've been good ones. Dr. Emmett says you look like me, but with hair. Golly gee willikers, Joel. So anybody checking in from any of those areas where the tornadoes have been? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, if you hit that like button while you guys are in here, it really helps the channel. And check out my playlist. Like I said, I've got them broken up into different categories. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy in there. And we're quickly approaching 1,100 subs, so subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that's done so already. Give me a second real quick, guys. I got to run and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. What happened? Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. Appreciate the elevator music, Joel. Black Jesus says, who wins, Hulk or Godzilla? Jacob, are you in here? That's more of my son's specialty there. So, Jacob, if you're watching, maybe you could answer Black Jesus's question about Hulk or Godzilla and who you think would win that. Joel, what am I going to do with you? So, yeah, we kind of touched a little bit on Dr. Emmett says, Ramona says probably Hulk. And Dr. Emmett said, not my question. How many? I don't know what you're talking about there, Dr. Emmett. Why not? Says at their strongest, Hulk, but depends on variation. I'd also go with Hulk, says Black Jesus. It depends on their versions, yeah. Moroccan, we're not going to do the political stuff, so, I appreciate your comment, but, yeah, we're not going to get into that. I think they should make a movie about Hulk versus Godzilla and do it in like 3D or something. That would be cool. Joe says, Moroccan, don't make me throw a boulder at you. So, yeah, we're about to get back into the work week here for most tomorrow. I don't go back until Tuesday, but no, I'm not really into fishing, Black Jesus. I used to do it when I was a kid with my pops and my uncles, but I haven't done it in a long time. I actually don't live too far from some pretty good fishing too, but just not really something that interests me that much. And I really don't have much free time. So, yeah, good fishing in Romania. Make sure you guys hit that like button while you're in here. I really appreciate it. It helps to get the live out. And like I said, I think I'm going to be working on a video later on about when the Southsiders ride in LA County Jail. What that's like. Those guys are a force down there, so I think it will be interesting. So be on the lookout for that as well. Yes, and yes, we do have some great spots. Emin Toast says, thinking of camping out in Silverwood Lake this year. Yeah, I hear it's nice there. So I think it would definitely be a good time. Q says, used to go out there with my family growing up. That's cool. How was it out there? Did you guys enjoy that? Got to get up to charge my phone. Maybe you can tap Q or Core in. Actually, I think I'm going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes. It's going to be a shorter one tonight. Uh, probably get back on again tomorrow night. And no need to make another mod tonight. I appreciate the offer, though. I'll probably go another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to be shutting it down for the night. Like I said, gonna go hit the gym here in a little bit, and got another video to work on to drop in the morning. So Emmons says, last year my dumbass went to Costco, bought all kinds of shit to camp, showed up, and they told it was fully booked. Camping spots fill up 6 months. Wow. Okay. That's, yeah, I didn't know that. Probably need to make some reservations this year, I guess, huh? That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't that way when you were a kid, says Q. It wasn't that way when I was a kid. Damn, says Q. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button while you're in here. I appreciate that. And yeah, be sure to check out my playlist. Like I said, I got over 200 videos up. Most of them are around 10 to 12 minutes. I like to keep them a little bit shorter. And I got all kinds of stories. So yeah, be sure to check that out. And like I said, we're approaching 1,100 subs. So if you're new, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate everybody watching my content. And, it's, we're definitely growing. So appreciate that. Q says, congratulations. Joel says, Mr. Bobby posts workout videos after you finish at the gym. Go back through my playlist. I got some workout videos in there already. You can check out. Nobody really seemed to enjoy the workout stuff too much, though. I feel like people would rather be entertained than be given homework. And the workout videos are more like homework, So do you date men with no teeth? What the fuck? Play some drums on your belly for viewers. Have a great night, sir. See you next time. Cheers, says Black Jesus. I appreciate you coming through, Black Jesus. And I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. The trolls are getting out of control in here. So, and the mod is already gone. So, anyways, everybody have a great night. I appreciate everybody tapping in. And I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button while you're in here. More than likely, I'll get on for a while again tomorrow night, probably somewhere around 8 p.m. So have a good night, guys.